Hey guys, what is up? This is FPS Young here, coming to you guys with a little Counter-Strike Go, um, or Global Offense, whatever that is, gameplay, and we're playing some Arms Race here, and it's a pretty beast little game. Um, Real quick, I've been playing, I haven't been playing Counter-Strike in, I don't know, the past, I want to say almost a month, or probably, no, probably, no, yeah, about a month or so, about 3 weeks, and when I did play it, I never, ever really played any of the other game modes except for Arm Race. I don't know why. Like, I tried some of the other ones and crap like that, and while I used to play them all the time on the PC version of Counter-Strike Source, I just didn't find them very entertaining and fun on this version here. I don't know if it's just because I don't know. I really don't. All I know is Arms Race is pretty much the only game mode I'll play on Counter-Strike Go. I will play the other ones, but these are pretty much the only ones I'll play. Sorry if you guys just heard a bunch of freaking noise. My cat just jumped up in my lap and I had to throw him down. But, yeah, guys. So freaking the end of the month's coming up. I get paid on the 1st, and Resident Evil 6 is coming out. I know everybody's been talking about Resident Evil 6 and saying that they played the demo and they're not impressed with it. They're not, blah blah whatever. I love every single Resident Evil game that came out. I even liked Resident Evil Raccoon City, and that game was a huge step in a different direction right off the bat, and it was short as shit, and it was different. But I actually enjoyed that game, and I will end up buying it again. I traded in to get Tekken Tag, Cross Tekken, Street Fighter Cross Tekken, and that game ended up sucking freaking major balls. But and I normally never trade in games, but yeah, I'm gonna really enjoy Resident Evil 6 just because I've enjoyed every single Resident Evil. I'm a huge fan of the first three. I'm a huge fan of number 4. I played them all of them. I played Resident Evil 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I played Resident Evil Code Veronica X. I played Resident Evil Outbreak. I played Resident Evil Outbreak 2. I've played uh, the frickin' on-rail shooter ones like the Chronicle Diaries, whatever the hell those are, on the Wii. Um, I played Raccoon City. I've seen every single one of the movies. I'm a huge fan of the games and movies and the frickin' the series, and so I'm gonna like it regardless because a lot of people saying, oh well, yeah, you can move and shoot, but the game just lost its scary feeling and stuff like that. In my opinion, Resident Evil really was never built and made for the scariness of it. I always played it for the story, the characters, and the just the overall funness of the game and what all you could do and stuff like that. I never played it for like the scariness. Even the first 3 weren't too scary for me. The only reason why the first 3 were still kind of scary is because of the camera angles, the way the game was made, the way the game, how you couldn't just look around you whenever you wanted, how you would come through a door and you could only see so far around you, and a zombie could just appear in the picture and you're like, oh sh, and you're trying to shoot. It wasn't because there's low ammo or low, frickin' crap. It was because of the camera angles. If they were to remake the first 3 with like Resident Evil 4 camera angles or the same thing, but you can look around you whenever you want, those games wouldn't be scary at all, man. The games that are scary are like the Silent Hill games and the Condemned games. Those games are scary. Resident Evil to me is not meant to be scary. The movies aren't even scary. Um, but I do like, you know, I do get that people are saying that it lost its survival horror aspect, as in you're scrounging for every single bullet, you're scrounging for every single health pack, you're picking your save points because the saves don't, um, on the first 3, the saves you can only save like 3 times. Like, you had to actually find ink to go to the typewriter to save, type of thing. You couldn't just see a typewriter, go up and press save. And I understand that, but I kind of like the direction that Resident Evil is taking, because as long as they keep the zombies and not, make them end up where you're just fighting people, basically, if you keep the zombies, keep all the frickin' trademark Resident Evil stuff in there, like the liquors, all those things, the dogs and all that shit, and you keep all that stuff in there, but you keep pushing forward with the game, I'm gonna keep buying it. I love Resident Evil. I love the game. So I don't get what people's complaining about. I mean, Resident Evil 4 is probably the last of the actual survival horror, because Resident Evil 5 wasn't even really scary. And Resident Evil 4 was kind of freaky. It had its moments, especially when you're in there and those freaking priests and the black hoodies and stuff are coming at you, or those big ass tall spiky things that bubble up and explode when you shoot them and crap. Those were kind of freaky. They don't scare me anymore, but when I first played the game, they were freaky. But I'm gonna like it. I just hope that the game is a lot longer than Resident Evil Raccoon City. I know that wasn't like the main game to the genre. It was just like it wasn't a 1, 2, 3, or 4. It was a freaking spin-off, just like Outbreak, Outbreak 1, Outbreak 2, those ones. Code Veronica and stuff. But I hope it's not as short as Raccoon City, and I hope that it has better graphics, better gameplay. I just hope that it's overall a better game. But I don't know. I guess we'll see when it comes out. I haven't played the demo yet, and I'm thinking I'm gonna hop on and play it after this. But a lot of times I don't even mess with demos or betas. I don't mess with any of that half the time. I just wait for the game to come out, buy it, play it. If I hate it, I hate it. If I like it, I like it. Chances are, if I buy a game, I like the game, and I'm gonna continue to play it. It's just, I don't know. I get my money's worth out of them. Anyways, guys, please break, comment, subscribe. You guys are awesome. Peace. Home G, skillet biscuits, flapjack.